back.
Tight.
We're back.
Feels great out here today.
It does feel great. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Georgia. The birds chirp in the morning.
You're sweating your ass off by noon.
No kidding. My good friend Marven Sparks.
Hello.
What's your middle name?
Don't have one.
It's Marven Sparks.
It's Marvin Sparks.
Really?
And then one time there was something on like some like birth certificate or something with just like had like an N in between my name and my last name. I was like, what if I had like a middle name this whole time? My parents didn't tell me. But then I realized the N was for none. So.
For none?
None. Like none. Like nothing. Kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
But like throughout life, people give me nicknames, middle names.
Marv.
Marv.
Tell us a little bit about where you're from, Marv.
Well, I'm originally from Snellville, Georgia. I was born in a school parking lot on a bright Monday morning, first day of school, 8 a.m. in Snellville, Georgia. But moved to Lilburn when I was 8, north side of Atlanta. I've been here ever since.
It's crazy that you were born in a parking lot. You don't really hear that often.
Yeah.
Was it your principal, right? You told me that helped your mom deliver?
Yeah. First day on the job, first day as a principal at an elementary school, and she freaking gave birth to a child.
Wow.
Imagine that.
First day as a principal.
Very first day.
Wasn't in the job description.
At all.
You're about to move. Speaking of where you're coming from, you're about to move. So let's talk
about
about where you're going.
I'm about to go out on a little venture. But I'm going to Denver, Colorado. I'll be living in Aurora, which is like 15 minutes outside of Denver. But I'm going over there and work for Quick Trip. They're opening up a new division out there, and one of the best to go out there. So, it's me.
Send them out.
Send them out. And it's about time to get out of here.
Yeah. It's
Get
nice.
to that point.
I think you're going to like it.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to snowboard. I'm excited to get better at that. Every time I go, I get a little bit better every single time. A little less sore every time.
You say so.
A little less sore.
All I do with Quick Trip. Quick Trip, for those of you who don't know, it's a gas station. Very popular in the southeast. Where did it start?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
There you go. South.
Yeah.
How long have you been with them?
I've been with Quick Trip for about 4.5 years now. 4.5 years. It's crazy to think about. Anytime anybody ever asks me while I'm at work,
And how old are you?
21. 21 years old. I'll be 22. Just about a little under a month.
Did you have a job before Quick Trip, or was that your only job?
I had one other job before Quick Trip, and it was in the restaurant industry, and I was a server assistant, so I'm pretty much a food runner. A lot of people interactions, met a lot of cool people, trade friendships. But Quick Trip is about the same. I get to meet a lot of, but Quick Trip is like a lot broader group of people. 3 by Mice was like the neighborhood people. Quick Trip is like we get people from all over Atlanta coming in, like just a lot of people from just different walks of life, and you see a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of interesting stuff.
What are you most excited for about leaving and being in Colorado?
I think really just being on my own.
Have you been on your own before?
I have not.
You still live with your parents?
Lived with parents for a while. But that's what I'm most excited for. You don't hear about a lot of 21-year-olds going out across the country, going to make $42,000 a year at a job. I haven't even finished college yet. I got about a semester and a half left of college, so it's a great position to be in. It's a great challenge. I'm super excited for it. Really excited to go out there and just meet a lot of cool people and just get really just a whole different culture out there from what you get in Atlanta. Super excited for the winters. Hate being hot. I'd rather burn in hell than be hot. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's just going to be a totally different scenery. It's going to be a totally different environment. And I think that's what I'm really most excited about.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
You know, I always say, like, when you go away, I went away to Utah for a couple months. You spend a lot of time on your own. When you're out there, you don't really know anybody. You know, it's a whole new state, whole new people, whole new environment. It's kind of like a self-discovery journey in a way. You come back different. It doesn't matter where you go, or like if you go more than 6 months, you're gonna go for 2 years.
2 years.
You come back different. I've seen my friends leave, come back, and then just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like going in like different places, you experience a lot of different things, and you just, and like in your case, you went from Atlanta being like the hub for music, entertainment,
Yeah, videography.
everything. Everybody comes to Atlanta. Atlanta's turning into the LA, the New Yorks, and just people just coming here to follow their dreams, really, and whatever it is. And I feel like you go over to like on the western side where everything's like a lot more chill, laid back. Well, I mean, you still have LA, but LA is LA, so. But like in your case, Utah, like it's just a lot of mountains, a lot of scenery. A lot of people who just, I feel like when I went over there and visited you, I feel like it's just a lot of people who just freaking love their life.
Yeah.
A lot of chill people. Like when we went out in Utah, in Atlanta, you got a lot of people just standing around, like just hammered, just standing around. Utah, it's like a lot of everything. Everybody's together.
Everybody's dancing.
Dancing.
Yeah.
Like.
I love that. I hate going to the club and just sitting around, just looking.
And like you bump into somebody and it's like, oh bro, you're good. But like you bump into somebody in Atlanta, it's like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So like I think it's just a totally different group of people. Totally different group of people, and I feel like having those type of people around you and their type of vibes, I mean, it'll definitely grow on you. So exactly when you when you came back, it's like wow, everything is so different again.
It definitely made me appreciate, like I said, it made me appreciate, coming back. It made me appreciate home a lot more. So
you get them home cooked meals.
Yeah. It's just home, man. I feel like everybody kind of has a little place, they feel close to and safe at. So
it's like that one place that you can, no matter how old you get, no matter where you are in your life, like you go and travel for years at a time, and you come back and it's like that one place that's like, I remember this.
Yeah.
This is good. You know, it's just that feeling. Would you ever go back to Utah?
Absolutely. I'm trying to buy a house there at some point. It's a very quiet town. But it's still like a city. Like it's a very quiet city. You feel safe. I don't know.
Traffic's not as bad.
Yeah. The only traffic you get is when you go to the mountain.
It's a spot. It's a
After
spot.
a snow day.
Fresh pal.
Fresh pal. Bluebirds.
Art monkey.
Let's see. What are some of your goals, Marvin? What are you trying to do? What do you stand for? What do you believe in?
So my goals, I mean, I really do need to get better about making individual goals, but my goals are really just generalizations of what I want my life to look like in the future, and whether just knowing what I have to do to be able to achieve that level of being comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Not having worries. So I feel like it's all like a big generalization for me. But like I do definitely need to get better at like individual goals. For sure. Which is why it's good that I have they have like a nice little goals section in the journal that I write in every day. So like you got your priorities.
You journal a lot.
And then you got what you're grateful for. And then you got goals. And then you just have a place to write notes. So that's usually where I just put everything into the notes. I think it's good to write all that stuff down. A lot of people keep stuff pent up, and it's really like a lot of the cause of like the mental illnesses that we have today is just people like not having a safe space to speak, to express what they're thinking, which is very important.
Just express themselves. I agree. I actually didn't used to believe like depression was a real thing. I'm like, man, all these softies, like what?
Neither did I. Especially like in high school and like people would be talking about it and I'm like, I'm having a great time. I don't know why you're not. But like, that's what it's like. And I look back at it now and I'm like, wow, it's crazy how everything can come full circle. And like, damn, I was like that then, but like now it's like use of living. experience things and shit. You experience the shit yourself, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah. The days when you're feeling down bad.
And I think that's like when it's really like when it gets hard like that. That's the best time to try something new. Like try writing in your journal. Like, 'cause, I mean, at times it can start feeling unbearable to the point where it's like I'm willing to try anything. So like, why not try that? Get on the path, figure something out to help you at least make it bearable for the time being until you can find that safe space, find that therapist that you need to talk to. Because a lot of people, even therapy today, like people like. You tell somebody they need therapy and it's like an insult to them. They get so defensive.
I used to see it that way too. I'm like, what do I need therapy for?
And it's really only recently where I realized you don't really have to have anything wrong with you to go to therapy.
No,
like
at all.
Everybody's gonna have those times in life, whether it be like a week, a month, or if it's just like an ongoing thing of just like, damn, I wish I had somebody to talk to. And I know everybody's not. And if you tell me that you don't, if you ever feel like, damn, I wish I had somebody to talk to, you're lying. Because I know. Everybody's been through some shit.
Or you're blessed with some really good friends and close people.
Yeah, that's true too. And I mean,
not everybody gets that. So.
Exactly, and really like finding that friend group, especially when you guys got years and years and years of friendship. That's something strong and deep. Because I mean, I've lost a lot of friends throughout the years. And like in high school, like after graduation, like, oh, we're never gonna lose touch. We're always gonna be talking. It's like 4 years later, 5 years later, I'm like, damn, I ain't talking to
them. Drifts off, yeah.
I ain't talking to them.
You meet new people as well.
It's crazy. And it's crazy how fucking life will make you realize that fast, like, you were wrong. It's crazy how, like, when you're younger, a lot of older people tell you stay young as long as you possibly can, and it's like during that age, it's like no, like I'm ready to grow up, and then now like we get to that age where it's like damn, the niggas were telling me don't grow up, and now here I am. I'm like damn, now I want to go back to those years. I should have took them all for granted.
See, I feel like I'm backwards. I feel like I never wanted to grow up when I was a kid. I wanted to be a kid forever. I wanted to be young forever, party forever. And now, like, I'm happy with growing up. I love it.
Me too. It's a lot more freedom.
Yeah.
It's a lot more of the things that your parents did.
Like we talked about last night, you get to make choices every single day. You know, what do you want to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to spend your day?
And that's one of the things I believe in too. Is like we talked about last night. Like what you do while you're here matters. That's like something I strongly believe in. And I